Greetings, Aquarius. It's Sarita Daily, the creator of naturallyhighlife.com, with your monthly reading, and this is for the month of October 2015. We're doing a 5-card layout for you, and we're going to jump right in. Do not forget to listen to your sun, moon, and rising signs for insight, extra messages that you may want to receive. All right, let's jump right in. The first card that came up for you is others, and this card coming up here was coming up, and it's like, when I'm seeing this, I'm getting a feeling of, because this is the Empress card. Empress has to do with creation. It has to do with nurturing, with support. So someone is definitely, there's other people that are there that are going to be offering something to you. What that is, I'm not able to tell you exactly that, depending on what this is for you, because everyone is different and all of you are dealing with a different situation. What I do feel, though, is that you have someone who cares about supporting you, who cares about being in your corner, who will stand up for you, I see huge, like, what's the word? A person's proud to be there for you. Someone who's dedicated to you. This could be a family member, this could be a mother, this could be someone who's a strong influence in your life, who's offering you extra guidance and encouragement on your path and on your journey. So if you doubted whether you had someone who is in your corner, you definitely do. And for some of you who don't have that person already there, then it's going to be coming in. This supportive person who's going to be like a mother. It could be a father figure who's very nurturing. It could be someone who has a very watery nature, and someone who they just flow very well with your energy. But they're dedicated, and they'll be there for you for the long haul. This is what I'm definitely picking up. So definitely open yourself up to that. Be ready for that. And if you're not ready for it, then you'll be ready for it eventually. So this could be talking about how you're dealing with other people too. That you're being very caring and nurturing and supportive to others. And just be mindful of not allowing others to take advantage of that. And make sure that you are balancing the way that you do give, not excessively giving without giving to yourself. Because you are very important as well. Give that same thing to yourself. Give back to yourself. So yeah, that nurturing piece is definitely there. The next card coming up is in the position of action. And this is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands talking about the way that you're moving, being, someone who is practicing and getting into the swing of things, who's learning a new skill, and they're fired up about that. And they could be focused only on that thing and not paying attention to anything else, kind of like tunnel vision. So what do you have in your life that is pulling you like that, or that's not, that you are desiring to have? Something also that some of you are focusing on that you've been using kind of as an escape thing, something to escape from a difficult situation, or something to focus on instead of focusing on the negative situation, kind of utilizing something as a focal piece for you. It's talking about that. And this is basically an action. So if you have been overly doing it because you've been totally focused on something else, the energy is telling you to use it reverse, to not be so enthralled in your own activities. Don't be so focused on just your stuff. Share that energy, expand that energy, and because other people are looking for your attention. That's what I'm getting here. And some of you are just not balancing having a good time, not having fun, just focused on being really good at something. And it's basically talking about making more money in business and things like that too. So they're saying to look around you at some other things that are important as well, not just what's there in front of you. All right. So definitely important, definitely key, but you're definitely inspired by something. So there's some other things to take a look at and to take note of as well. The other thing that's coming up is in the position of disappointment. And this is talking about that you're having to move forward. And this has to do with the past. You're having to move forward, and the old energies that have been are not the way they are. I mean, they aren't that way anymore. This is a good thing. Definitely, the history has changed for you. If you have thought about your past, your childhood, some of you may have been in an abusive relationship, or with someone who's been verbally, physically, or something abusive. They haven't been good for you. You haven't been good for that person. That time is coming to an end, or it is, or has ended. And they're saying that the writing is on the wall. You know that you must do something different to have something different. It's very clear to you what you need to do. The thing about doing it is this card here, because this is the action. You may not be wanting to take the action to do what you need to do because you're scared. The fears that you feel are unfounded, because nothing but good is going to come from you taking action and moving into another direction that's good for you. You needn't be pulled back by anything, by what anybody says. You don't need to do that, they're saying. They're saying, do what you know is right for you. You can't get this wrong. It's time to move forward now. So go ahead and take that action. You've looked at it, you've studied it. Now you can move forward and leaving a difficult situation and get moving. And you're ready though. You're ready, but there's something that is holding you back a little bit. Something that you are thinking about that's holding you back. It could be something someone said. It could be some past way that you've been doing things that's just not supporting where you are now, and that has to be left behind. It's a new day. It's a new time to go forth and do what you love to do. So no need to cry about it. No need to cry about it and not take action. It's time for you to move forward on it. You can do it. They're saying you can do it, and October is going to prove very good for you, and it looks like you are definitely doing just that. And this card is reversed, so all the crying, all the tears, not knowing when the mental anguish is going to end, when the pain is going to stop. It is stopping, and you are the one who's going to take the action to make it happen. It feels like there are obstructions with it right now, though. It feels like you're not really ready yet, though, but it's going to turn around very fast. And soon you will be doing exactly what you know you need to do, because you've already started it. It's already on the way. It's doing it. It's working. You know, that's one of the words I like to use. It's working. It's definitely working. It's working. And it's like when food is cooking, you don't always hear it sizzling, or you don't always hear it, but it's working. It's doing what it needs to do. It's coming together. Trust it. Okay, this is a time that has ended. This is a number 9. So the cycle of crying, of not knowing when it's going to end, you know, having the nightmare over and over again, playing over and over in your head, you're letting it go now. You're finally able to break the cycle of that. Let it go. Okay. The next card coming up, which I love, it's my favorite card in the Major Arcana Tarot deck, is the Star card. When I see this card, I see ancestors, I see guides, I see protection. And so talking about a disappointment, a final disappointment that you felt probably about yourself. Some of you have felt like you've been a disappointment to your family, a disappointment to your children because you feel like you allowed certain things to happen, and that's not just necessarily the case. Give yourself a break and don't beat yourself up. Protection is there. Someone is there with guidance, with love, with support to honor you. You've stepped up to the plate and it's time for a new cycle. The lessons that you were to learn, I feel like you've learned them. They're saying, indeed, you have learned them. And it has not been a punishment, not at all. You have free will. You can come and go as you please. Remember that. The lesson is there. It has been before this. There was the moon. There was the moon, or the sky is not always bright. Sometimes you have darkness. You have dark times. Things are not the way you want them to be, and then there's sunlight. There's always a star in the sky to guide you back. Think about who or what that has been for you, that has reminded you to come back to what you know is right. What has that been? It's powerful. It's so powerful to have that. And it's something to be grateful for, truly. Everybody has it. Everybody has it. What do you have to be grateful for? What has been working for you? What can you look up and say, that's reminding me. That's reminding me to do better. That's reminding me that I have something more. There's more for me out here. I can do better. Yes, I can. If you have been experiencing depression, not feeling your best, this brings hope from your guides, from the universe, your ancestors, whatever. But they're telling you to come out of it and everything's going to be okay. Hang in there. Give to you by giving to yourself here. You give to the world. Start with where you are and you can do so much from there. Okay? The next card coming up, and that's the positive influences. So it's letting you know something is there influencing and changing things up. So you should definitely see some changes for you. A message from Spirit. Okay, this is the Ten of Wands. It's telling you that you are probably overdoing it. You may be weighing yourself down with overwork, overloading, your priorities. Just balance it out. Don't do so much, because it's not a time for you to go all in. Get some help. Get some help. Relieve yourself of all that. And if you're okay with the load, that's one thing. But if you're stressed out, then they're saying you don't have to do it like that. Balance. Balance. An equal flow and balance. Flow. This person here, they look like they're caught up. They look rigid. Someone could be also just very buried. Really buried in their work. No time for fun. Is that you? And this also shows that work could be coming in. There's a sign that you can get work very easily right now if you apply yourself. Promotion, if you apply yourself. But make sure you know what the duties are, because you may not want to get into something and you have to do more than you want to. Okay. The next thing coming up, we have this card as far as others. And this is talking about how the support, again, the support that you have that is there for you. Someone who has your back, who's dedicated to your journey. And if they aren't, then you've got to do it for yourself. Connecting to Mother Earth, connecting to nature. If you want a baby, you got to nurture yourself. You got to love yourself. You got to give yourself the nutrients that you need, because you'll be giving to more than one soon. So it's about planning, strategic planning for your success. This is a reminder of that. Others are coming to remind you of how you can better support yourself again, okay? Not doing a lot of this. And then, building and setting up a foundation, looking into the future is great, and it looks like you'll be doing that. But balance it. Balance it if you must. So you start off like this energy's reversed, not able to really take the action, but it's showing that with the guidance of spirit here, bringing you message and encouragement and hope, you're going to get to work. So you're going to get moving. So that's good. All right, stay encouraged. Here's your final outcome card. And it is Balance by Archangel Gabriel. Wow, it's very, very key for you. Balance. Didn't even see this card. Balance out what you put out. Balance what you take in also. Balance in what you take in from other people. Very spiritual time for you, for healing. Very spiritual time for healing. This card also shows healing also. And it's very positive. It's in the positive influences position. So definitely do that and meditate. That may help out with balancing your responsibilities and what you do in your day-to-day life, your practical things, the practical steps that you can take, not trying to do it all today. And make room for love, make room for fun, okay? That was your reading for the month. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.